Well, would you look at that? The sun's out. That's a bit nice, isn't it? It's been a bit horrible this morning. Welcome to another video. As you'll see, I'm not on my bike. I'm on my way to SIDAS. We've got the UK, I believe, headquarters of SIDAS. If you don't know who they are, they do, well, foot related things. I've not shown you before because they're minging. I have awful feet. I've got terrible athlete's foot on my nails. I've had it for a long time. Well, I met Steve, who actually runs SIDAS UK here in Kendal, at the giant bike night a month or two ago. I said, can I pop down and have a consultation and see if there's anything that we can do? It turns out I've got today off. I put today off because I needed a day off. I'm not going into any details there. Funnily enough, I said, can you do tomorrow at 2? This was yesterday. Yep. It's 5 to 2. So I'm gonna go and see what needs doing to my feet. SIDAS UK, SIDAS clinic. I'm gonna go and see if I can change my world. Well, that was really nice. I've got some custom printed insoles. Put my feet in. They've actually put some volume fillers as well because I've got flat feet. I don't fill the shoes well at all. So yeah, I've got low volume feet. Just have awful feet for running and cycling and exercise, but you know, do it anyway. They've fitted me out with these and I put my feet in them and said, how do they feel? It's just like, oh, it's nice. That's nice. I'm looking forward to giving these a try in the morning. But next, I've got to go and do some things with the support vehicle. And tonight I'm giving a talk at the Rotary Club. Aimed for, well, apparently they're going to try and help me out a bit as well. So what a day, huh? Yeah, right, now we're back inside. And this magnificent steed is Jew's horse box, where we keep Pony. So, we've got a living area in here. You can't really see in there. Basically, I've got to convert this pretty soon into somewhere to sleep. There's a bit up there where you can fit a decent width bed, and we're going to change this out down here, get rid of that because it doesn't do anything, and get a bed, I think, across there. And then in here is, let's have a look, can I get that open? Hey, yes I can. Basically you can't really see in there. That's where Pony normally lives. So that's got to all get cleaned out. So I can put bikes, food, provisions. I've already replaced a window. Damn horse decided to eat one of those, smash it everywhere. Stuck his teeth around it. So this is our support vehicle. It says caution horses, obviously. I'll be trying to put down some horsepower. I've got some stickers to put on there, thanks to Rick. But at the moment, we've got a leaky roof in it, so I'm going to get up there and do some fiberglass repair on that right now. Right, so there's one. Water's getting in there. I think that there need to fix. And there might be something out the front. So, see about doing a fiberglass repair. Here's a first. Well, I hope that's how you do it. 3 layers on there, 3 layers on there, over that. On that one, you can't quite see. Yeah, I put 3 layers down here. Stupidly left the resin in the cup first time round and it just hardened into a little shape. I'll show you down there actually, it's quite funny. I've still got this to do at some point, but I think they're waterproof for now. Can always go over the top, it's fine. So I'm going to have a look down the front now and see what's down there. Left the brush in the resin. And there's the bit that sheared off when I took the brush out, so the brush was no use anymore. First time. Won't do it next time. Well, front is all good. Seems to be sealed up there, so I'm going to leave that. I was going to seal up this window as well, but turns out my sealant's all hardened, so new tube of that. Anyway, it's time for me to head home, get myself presentable for an evening with the Rotary Club. Let's see what comes of that, eh? Right, so I've just got back. Time to collate all of this, because I've just been processing it in my head. So Sidas, they're a French company and they do foot products. They don't just do inserts for shoes, they do podiatry, foot care. I've got awful athlete's foot, so I'm probably going to go back and see if they can do anything about that as well. But these are amazing. I'll show you them in a little bit more detail. Obviously you've got your normal shoe. Just trying to pick it up off the ground, sorry. You've got your normal shoe. Now what I had in there was the standard insole, the specialised insole, but everyone's feet are slightly different shape, aren't they? Turns out I have got feet where I fall onto my arches, which brings my knee in, which probably explains a lot why I get a lot of knee pain when running. So I'm probably going to be going back to them to get some custom inserts for my running shoes, because these don't transfer over, they're stiff. These ones, they don't have much give in them. You can't use these for running at all. You need flexibility for running inserts. However, what they've done for me, so again, thank you to Steve and Terry. I'll put a link to the website down below, because if you've got foot issues, see these guys, because these are the experts in looking after your feet. So what they've done is they've given me a bit more volume in my shoe. These are the impact reducers. I've actually used these loads in the past when I ran, when I was doing all the marathons and lots of longer distance running, because I land on my heels when I run. Not only do I have terrible shaped feet, I land on them weirdly when I run as well. So these were an absolute lifesaver for running. So they've done that to fill the shoe up a bit more. And then these things are ace. You see underneath here, you've got like carbon fibre like or fiberglass like inserts in there, and these are, hang on, these are hard. You can't push them down. So these are custom moulded. Can you see the shape here? There's quite the rise here for my arch. That's going to help me put the power down through my pedal stroke much better, which A means it's much more comfortable, and B, more efficient. And endurance, efficiency and comfort are paramount. So yeah, that's just, it's great. Hit them up because they've done this free of charge. I went in for a consultation, I've walked out with these custom made inserts and impact reducers as well. Pretty blown away, so huge thanks to Sidas UK and Steve and Terry there for doing that for me. I was not expecting that. The process is really cool. You sort of put your feet in a bagged, it's like really fine sand, and you pressure down on it, you put your legs in a neutral correct position, and they effectively just pack it where you need the support. So you have to hold yourself in the correct position to where you should be, not where you are, and you can feel the support where it's needed. And then yeah, these come flattish and then they get moulded in, heat treated, cooled down, that's it, done. These are my own custom made inserts for my feet and my feet only, because your feet aren't the same shape as mine, are they? So that's just wonderful. So huge thanks to them. That's gonna be transformational in my cycling, I think. Obviously I'm going to report back on them as I ride. I've got one on the turbo tomorrow afternoon, before I've got a bouldering final to compete in tomorrow night as well. But for now I've got loads to do. I've got a presentation to do tonight to the local Rotary Club, so I've got to go and prepare that, see if I can remember everything I need, and I might show you a little bit of that. Anyway, it's been a good day today. Well, first impressions of these inserts. impressed. I've just done about 40-minute ride on Zwift. Just doing my warm down now. They are super comfortable. You can obviously feel the difference. And I'm not just saying that. It's not like I've just jumped into something fresh. You can feel the difference. So then you put thousands of miles into these shoes and it's so comfortable. If it's going to help me save watts, save effort, keep me a bit more neutral with my leg position, then even better. Happy days. Hey everyone, so it's the morning after the night before. Somehow I managed to finish third in the Winter Bouldering League. Third veteran male, I'll say that much, because I'm old as out. 45 in 2 weeks, blimey. Yeah, so lots of good things happening this week. I see Rotary Club talk and shoe inserts for, you know, and then that. Had a bit of crap news this morning. I've got to vacate my workshop where I keep all of my vehicles and my tools and my car lift and all sorts. So I've been panicking a bit this morning, but I'm going to put that out of my mind for the next few hours. I've got mileage to do. I was intending originally to do 100 miles today and tomorrow, be it indoor or outdoor. Don't think I've got time for that now. Hoping I can get 100 done today. It's coming up to 1 o'clock because I've been busy today. It's coming up to 1. I'm going to do an hour's warm up and then I'm doing a 100k ride with 3R. And then I need to go and see my parents. My mum's not been so well recently, so big love to you, mum. Hope you're getting there. Well, I've seen you by the time this goes out. And then, yeah, I've got to start formulating a plan to rearrange quite a bit of my life. Typically in the busiest time I've ever had in my life regarding work, training and organising, and oh, it's just mental. Yeah, I think I've just had half an hour to sit down and process everything whilst I was having my lunch. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with this. One good thing that, well, I'll show you from this screenshot here. The training over the last 6 months is clearly working. The not Zwift, Strava fitness level, it is way beyond where I was last year. Way beyond before I did the Fred last year. So not only do I have that hopefully in my favour, but the TCR, hopefully that's going to save me a bunch of time on the Fred. But of course I'm going to be filming while I'm doing that as well. I'm not going to be all out attacking it because it's 5 weeks before the challenge. Anyway, right, I need to get moving because I need to get my legs going and get all of this out of my head. Right, I've stopped early on them. Yeah, stress head. I need to get on and do live stuff. I'll come back to this. It's not like I'm unfit, so it's only top up. Wanted to get at least 200 miles done this weekend, but I don't think that's going to happen now. 6:30 alarm on a Sunday, on the day the clocks have gone forward. You know when you think stuff's falling into place and you haven't got enough to deal with already, something else just sideswipes you completely. Now, people ask me, how do you fit it all in? I don't. I really don't. I don't have time to do any of the things I want to do that are secondary to this main goal. Any rich benefactors out there fancy paying me to be a full-time fundraiser? Right, so I got that session done out of the way. I was going to do longer. I did an hour, and then I had to go and do the things that I needed to do. Got some things done, getting there slowly, but now I'm going back on again, so it's the same day, 2 hour session. Hopefully that'll take me to 200 miles for the weekend, And that should do me, I think, for this week. I've been on and off the bike twice, 3 sessions a day over this weekend. It's been somewhat fractioned. Would that be the right term? I don't know. It's been insane. I've just remembered I need to fill my juices up because 2-hour session means I need liquids. So I'll go and get these done. Endurance ride, 25 mile an hour average. Which I think that's about right for... Is it flat? I don't know. I've not even looked. Is it flat? It says 25 mile an hour. The other one says 35 to 37 watts per kilo. That's impossible. I am not a train. So I'm going to get on and get that done. I'll see you at the end. Well, I think it's fair to say it's been a bit of a mixed bag this week. I've done an hour and a half on there, 35 miles. I think that's 185, 190 this week. It's going to have to do. Yeah, stuff to do. Places to go. Things that need to happen. Anyway, so as you'll be aware, it's getting ever closer. I think I'm sorted for every night now on the ride, which is great. So thank you to every single person that's offered their services, their homes, their drives, just hotels. It's been wonderful. I've got one evening to sort what I'm going to do because it's like a 400-mile trip to Cornwall from here. We're going to split it in two because we're in a slow van. And we can. I think we're going to have time to do that, so I might actually try and book a hotel for that night and actually treat ourselves before we start, just so I can get some proper rest the night before. Anyway, that is going to do me for this one. Subscribe button, it's always there. It's always... Do I say it's down there or do I do that? I can't remember. You can hit that. That brings up to the subscribe button or the one below. You can buy hoodies. They are for sale. 30 quid plus postage and packing. So if you want them posted, they're 35. Little bit of a delay with back orders. Well, just getting hold of the blanks. The suppliers are short on orange hoodies. How dare they? Hit me up if you'd like one. Let's hope this week brings some rest and then some max at the weekend if I can. If I can. Anyway, love to you all. See you later.